scrape up some dry dirt from out here, throw in under there just to get up around the insulation. Really what I need to do is to dig that out, insulate the pipe down into the ground about a foot. We've got skirting, but we don't have it installed yet, obviously. And until we get electricity run to the trailer, we don't have heat. All right. Going to call that done. Next thing is to replace the strap that I broke. Got a new one here. Just got to get the old one out, replace it. All right, first thing is to get this off of here. When all else fails, use forks. There we go. Oh, went flying. See, there's a little slot there. The strap goes in there, and then you just tighten it up by rolling it around. You end up with something like that. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I gotta go get me a pry bar. Wowzers. How in the world did they even get this through there? Let's see if there's any chance of me feeding this new one beside it here. If I could get it out far enough that I could get a jack wedged in there, I could jack it and get it pulled out that way, but there ain't enough room yet. I don't have long enough extension cord to get a grinder out here. Now, the strap is gonna have to wait for another day. At least I got this part off. Get in there to loosen this off. This is going to be a pain, I think. Loosen this side off a little bit too. I don't know how they got this in, to be honest, because the screw heads are facing to the inside. I suspect they screwed this thing on and then pulled the wire through and didn't bother to see if they were, which direction the screw heads were facing. A lot of trouble just to get that little clamp out of there. I don't think there will be anything behind the panel here. See if I can get this out from the top. Give her a shot. It's coming up from down there. Just like that. Well, that went a little bit more smoothly than I thought it would. There. Wire is out. I texted Mike earlier while I was out here and he said, I'm free, I can come over. So he came over right away, and I didn't get camera set up or anything, trying to be respectful of his time. But we got the penetration to the outside done here. And we figured out what we're going to do as far as getting everything hooked up on this side. Over here, a little box that used to be up underneath here has been pulled out, and we drilled a larger hole because there is some flex tubing that'll get put up through that hole right up to the box. This stuff has a seal on the end here. It gives us an environmental seal so that water and stuff doesn't get into the conduit. This flex tube will get straightened out and pushed up in the hole. It'll go all the way up to the breaker box inside the trailer. He showed me where he wanted the lugs to hook this up. Hopefully, if all goes well, we may have the trailer hooked up tomorrow. Well, Mike came by today. We got power in the trailer. Long last. And now I can finally get on with my other tasks. Fix our burst water pipe wherever that is. I still haven't found it. We have sealed conduit and everything is connected up in here. Wires that we pulled up into the conduit up there are now connected to the lugs. And on the sub panel, everything is hooked up through this breaker. It's a 100 amp breaker. Runs down into the conduit that goes outside. And coming out of the ground over here, we have what they call seal type flex hose. We strung the wire through. There's an environmental seal on that. And it goes up into the trailer. And I am not going to go in the trailer right now and show you, but everything's hooked up in there. We have power. Woohoo! So Ryan and I have been poking around down here trying to figure out where the water line broke. And after a little bit of experimentation, we found out where the water line broke. The PVC itself did not actually break. You can see there's a line coming down, and then that little white piece sticking up is a T, and that joint was never glued. So what happened is the water started freezing, created some pressure, and it literally pushed the pipe out of the T. So now I'm trying to figure out how I can get that put back together, because it's very snug. It's in an inconvenient location. I need to get that little pipe pushed up high enough that I can get it back in the T, and do it quickly enough that my glue doesn't set before I get it in there. So from the inside, that is not the pipe that we need to fix. And that is not the pipe that we need to fix. What we've got is fittings for the tub back here. That fitting connects to the water down below, and there's a T there. And we need to figure out a way to get that pipe back into the T without breaking things. It's not in a very convenient spot at all. Ryan found a way into the water closet from above. He's hanging down in here seeing how much leverage he can get on those pipes. Can you get even close, you think? If I went down from the bottom, I could manipulate the bottom pipe.
Yeah, that would probably be easier, because I can only get one arm down there without
hurting my chest. Okay, let me go down there. So Ryan was in there and he was able to turn this threaded end off of the brass fitting for the tub spigots. Well, you can see that there was never any glue on here or primer. So what we're going to do is nip a little bit off the end of this tube so that we can get it forced back into the T. So I would like to do a dry run. I you up there?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to do a dry run of getting this fit. Because once it's got glue on it, we've got limited time to get everything together. It's not going on.
There, it just went on.
That's what we'll have to do.
Move your hand.
What do you need me to grab?
Anything. I think it better, actually.
I'm just going to slather a lot on the pipe itself.
Okay.
And not worry about inside the tube. I'm just going to slather a lot on the pipe itself.
Okay.
And not worry about inside the tee.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, let me get a stick under there. Don't do this to me. Yeah,
I got it.
okay, let me get a stick under there. One moment. Okay. One moment. Okay. Here, I can move relax so far. Thank you so much for your help, Ryan. There, I can only relax but so far now. Thank you so much for your help, Ryan. Good enough. It's a little bit cool out still today. It's still morning. We need to let that set for a while longer than normal before we start applying pressure. Well, they want us to put the whole thing together first. And then put the roof on.
And then N comes over here, one of those rails. There should be 4.
Of these things.
Yeah, yes.
And where do they go?
Around here.
Oh, it's an absolutely gorgeous morning. Unfortunately, it rained last night. We'll see if it dries up enough this afternoon. Maybe we can get out to the farm for a little while and get something done there. Gotta rest once in a while, though, or at least so I've been told, so we'll take a little break this morning. It is pretty windy for these parts today. Wow. The old oak tree is swaying pretty hard. Even by Alberta standards, I would call this a windy day. I've seen the wind blow this hard for this